Hello everyone, I'm Extra Cheesy 87 and this is Let's Play Trails Into Reverie part 67. Is that how the numbers work? Yeah, that sounds right. And the previous video was a long one. We had a lot of boss fights. We tried not to have our brain melt as we managed, I don't know, 50 different characters. But now we're gonna fight Rufus and Chickadee. We're just gonna like try and cheese it basically with stealth.
The final act is here. Let's finish this with style.
They did give us max
Very
CP and BP, which is nice.
May we fight till we meet our end.
I appreciate that. Okay, the start might be a little cursed, bro. Lloyd, this is fine. Just don't kill. Okay, we win.
Sneaking mission, start.
I misjudged you.
I'm going. Moonlight butterflies.
Heavenly thunder!
I'm next.
Okay, remember, you only lose if you let yourself lose.
It's down. A chance. Death awaits you.
Perfectly lined up as all things should be.
Perfect.
Okay, that is slightly moving them though.
Got you. Sneak. I'm next. Let's go. It's down.
You may not like it, but this is what peak performance looks like.
Death awaits you. Moonlight butterflies.
Does Fee still have... Fee still has a... Ah, shit, I killed her. Oh, well.
Black sun, scatter thy beauty.
I thought we had just done it.
Holy blade.
My guard down. Death awaits you.
It's still kind of fine.
Death awaits you. Thanks.
Ah, shit statuses.
Of course.
But it's still fine. It's still fine. Now Riksha's the one in a spooky spot. I thought I'd just re-up the stealth on her.
Thanks. Got you. Sneaking mission, start.
Go!
You probably won't die.
Black sun, scatter thy beauty.
See? Don't death blow me.
Take that. I'm
Freaking
going.
AT delayed me, but it doesn't matter. See, unpunished, never punished.
Got you. Let's go. Now, a chance. Death awaits you.
No, wrong move.
To shred. Now, mine. Showtime.
Oh, that's... Yeah, it's probably not worth.
Sneaking mission, start.
They would just break out instantly, so...
Let's go. It's down. A chance.
Okay, we can actually use an offensive Brave
Death
Order.
awaits you.
Maybe Shadow Formation? Because your speeds are already maxed out. This is 50. This is also 50.
Swiftly!
Death awaits you.
Remember, you only lose if
going.
you let yourself lose.
To shred. Perfect. Mine.
The climax is still far from here. You mustn't. Yes.
Now,
Eri!
technically, Rufus's S-Craft did break through stealth at the start of the game. Now, I think that maybe was a bug,
Sneaking mission, start.
But-
Of course.
presumably it would still be bugged.
Come. Now, mine.
And so begins the dark passion of the
Oh
Dustin
fuck,
Theater.
I let her die.
I let my guard down. Showtime.
Okay, it's fine. We didn't really
go.
need her. See, this is less to keep track of. Now I only have to make sure one
next.
character isn't dying.
Showtime.
I don't really like doing this, for the record. Like, I kind of hate it, but like, I'm so over setting up characters.
Swiftly!
Got you. Showtime. Sneaky. I'm next.
Don't fall to
next.
temptation.
Showtime.
There's no turning back. Not at this point. I hope you're prepared for this.
Showtime.
Okay.
Showtime.
Swiftly!
Got you.
Remember, you only die if you let yourself die.
Showtime. Sneak. Showtime.
This is so dumb. Do I want to win like this?
I'm next.
Not really.
Got you. I'm next. Showtime.
And I mean, this is kind of the, I mean, it's not, maybe not the optimal way to play, but it's by far the safest way to play. I cannot believe they let stealth stack to 2 turns. I mean, the turn already heals at least, but I mean, you out damage them, so it doesn't matter.
I'm next.
She's almost dead.
You must be yes, Eri!
Got you. Sneak.
She's all enhanced up and's got nowhere to go.
Showtime. Showtime.
Can you Raging Fire?
Fierce!
Showtime.
Oh, we should have done it on the next turn.
Got you.
Kind of forgot Raging Fire existed. Well, I forgot Room is in the party.
I'm next.
Oh, wait. You almost killed yourself. Which, granted, if you killed yourself at this point, it'd be
I'm
fine, but...
That's my little guy. That's my Risha.
The ones who died instantly and didn't do anything?
Got you. Showtime.
Okay, I might... To kind of speed things up a little bit, we'll let the backup party handle the last of him.
I shall end this! Carve this into bread! Abrius! Caliber!
I'll take care!
We'll at least do a little bit of a real fight. Keyword, little bit.
It's my turn! Eat. Ready to go!
Nice crit. Oh, granted, we have more stealth, so the cheese never stops.
I'll take care of it.
Forward!
Are you dead? Not quite.
Oh. They're down! Brilliant light! Cut through!
Sorry.
Toll would never get hit by such a weakling. You have Chevalier, right, Reed?
My blade empty. Now!
You're still stealth, so we can do this for free. I mean, this might... If he has Chevalier, this should do infinite damage.
Ashen Slash! Of release!
It's actually called, like, Nebula Slash now, buddy. Yeah, that did actually nothing.
I will not falter again! Ready! Phantom Blade!
Too bad Joshua's S-Craft doesn't get to do the whole smashing the Ouroboros emblem anymore. Wow, Joshua did more than you unbuffed? Okay, he's a little buffed.
All for one, and one for all! Let's end this!
I mean, he's still kind of alive. Worst case scenario, Joshua has to do the last little bit by himself.
Holy blade.
Take that!
Sorry, everyone.
Messed up.
Really cut through! Got you!
Okay, Joshua has no CP. No, his CP's fine.
Moving out! Pull them down!
Okay, we ended up making things a little spicy in the end.
An opening! Too late! Got you! This is it! Too slow! Forward!
Now, evasion cheese is also a level of cheese you could go for.
Really cut
Since
through!
all of this stuff can be dodged.
Too slow! It's over!
So, this is the strength of one who is real.
We were really in sync there.
Indeed, there is nothing that could hope to stop us.
Hey, we even got a link finish out of it. Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
I did it.
I said we were only gonna do that one stealth cheese fight, but I lied.
Nice! That'll do it!
There we go.
Ooh, Supreme Phantom Raid.
Yay! I did it.
I mean, I feel like that Rufus fight was the real boss for me anyway, so... You're supposed to have your mask on here, see?
Farewell.
Oh, you gotta be careful. You can't slash her in half. She's real.
That's my...
Ilya!
That'd be funny. What if she just forgot? Like, cut her in half. Oh shit! I forgot she wasn't a robot. No.
Oh, my head! It hurts!
They did it. Yeah, they sure did.
Elia, are you alright?
Risha. You did it, huh? You brought me back to you.
Thank goodness.
That mask won't be bothering us anymore.
The amount of negative mana in the area is decreasing too.
All's well that ends well, huh?
Thank you for saving me, Risha.
Oh, you guys realize we haven't really solved the root issue yet.
And you didn't just save me. You helped me remember what matters most to me, too.
Elia.
You sure knocked me down a peg or two, didn't you? I'm more of a lover, not a fighter. But still, maybe it's time I learn a few moves.
Honestly, all I care about is that you're safe.
And she's back to her old antics.
It's reassuring in its own way.
So, this is what defeat feels like. No matter how meticulously one tries to replicate perfection, the copy cannot beat the genuine article, it seems.
I mean, I gotta object to the idea that Rufus is perfection in the first place, but...
I wouldn't be so certain about that. You were correct that there is very little difference between us. Had you asked a little sooner, I may well have turned traitor and accepted your offer without a second thought.
Rufus?
Ah, yes, ruling all over Zemuria, yes, that'd be great for old Rufus here.
You aren't supposed to admit it.
But once again, even if he had, he would just immediately get his ass kicked, so...
All that divides us are slight differences in experience. My absolute defeat at the Imperial Fortress, a distinct pain I felt on my cheek only just after, and the brief, unforgettable journey that led me to standing before you.
I should also add that the pain was not very large. It did not hurt very much. It was not a very strong punch.
I don't think I'll ever truly understand.
'Twould never hurt one such as I.
Pretty out of character for him, huh?
Or he's lying through his teeth. I don't know. The road has a way of changing you.
Yeah, meeting people and having new experiences is a fast track to growth. Be the journey long or short.
Can journeys really do that?
I'm so glad we could clean this mess up. Finally. Our home is ours again.
Guys, you do realize you haven't actually solved the root cause, right? There's still the question of where the hell did Robo Rufus come from?
Yeah. But...
And, you know, you gotta stop the supercomputer and fake Reen and Reen's super robot and...
What is it?
Like, Robo Rufus is like small potatoes.
What's got you so serious, Schwarzer? Wait. I gotcha.
Rufus. No. Supreme Leader. Before you stop functioning, we need to know a few things.
Where is he? And where is the Zereth Knight?
We never saw them once during the operation.
It's unthinkable that they wouldn't try to counter our efforts to take the city. What's going on?
If you think you've won, you are very much mistaken. It's time.
What did he...
Easy there, Reen.
Are you alright?
It feels like something is coming. Whoa! An earthquake? No, this is no earthquake.
I don't know, the earth looks like it's quaking, guys.
It's coming from the south.
If it's a damn tree, I'm gonna lose it. Just don't be a tree, man. Come on. Remember me? Hello! Nearly noon. The time limit set by the Supreme Leader is upon us. What will they do? Commander! Anomaly's been detected coming from Southern Crossbell. Oh, Southern Cross. Unidentified object has appeared out from Lake Elm, but it's not a tree, right? It's an orb of evil. Okay, it's not a tree. Whew. It's okay. Nobody's actually inside the fortress, probably. Everyone was on vacation that day, and... Bro, we got X-deathed. Just a damn hole. Pretty cool.
What was that? Juno Naval Fortress has been... Master Sao!
So, that's what they were developing behind our backs.
What fools we were. None of us thought it would be so strong.
It's probably fine.
That was what they were hiding with this device?
So it seems. They cleverly disguised the disappearance of those Gargantua-class airships and railway guns, and dismantled them with Tangram Fortress to create that, the ultimate weapon.
Product of a singularity in every sense.
Are you kidding? Something like that doesn't belong in this world!
I mean, I would kind of respect it. They're like, yeah, everybody inside just fucking died instantly, but presumably either A, they're gonna do like, actually nobody was in there, which would send me, or it's like they've just been teleported to another dimension temporarily. Like what happened with the people that were at Borrelia.
Magnificent! The true capabilities of a super-intelligent AI and the birth of a singularity! Oh, I am going to have a field day with this!
People of the world, what you just witnessed is the symbol of the United Nation of Crossbell and of Zemuria's eternal peace. Atop this mighty structure is the last weapon we will ever need. It's divine lightning, judging all that corrupts us. I call this structure the Retributive Tower.
But I mean, at the end of the day, it's not that.
And its presence marks the unification of all Zemuria.
Like, Juno Naval Fortress isn't that big. You gotta presume, you know, it gotta charge up and everything. I still think if you were to mount like a full-on dual invasion of Crossbell, they would lose, even with the ion cannon. You know? Like, if both Ereboni and Calvert have made it at the exact same time, and plus you only need to get one airship to the thing, right? To disable it, probably. even if it can, you know, fire a ton without delay. Yeah, I'm presuming that they're gonna be like, it's the Goreliath, because I've already kind of had this established in the game prior with these like singularity attacks. So it actually wouldn't even be that much of a cop-out if they were like, oh yeah, everyone still lived, because they have previously established. You know, because it looks very similar to the way Gorelia was destroyed. Push in the city is starting to calm down to a degree. Garcia also helped us recover all the remaining Zalvar soldats and transport them into the Geofront. Many members of the Ebon Defense Force all willingly surrender themselves too. As for Ilia Platier, she's been taken to the hospital. She's exhausted but in no danger. Like, in theory, shouldn't they have just like nuked Orcus Tower and killed everyone? Everyone who could oppose them? Thank you, Adios, for that. He's in good hands with Dr. Seelan. Speaking to the doctor, sounds like Muriel's surgery was a success. It's a shame I can't see her yet, but at least I know she's alright. We will soon. For now, we need to decide our next move. I mean, something like that would show up in Lake Elm. Retributive Tower. We've already seen it's capable enough to annihilate something the size of Juno Naval Fortress in an instant. From what I see, it powers itself through the spirit veins. The energy is amplified and reflected by combat shell satellites in the sky, which will then direct them towards the desired target. The technology to fire a beam of its strength with such precise accuracy just doesn't exist in the Empire. But Elysium can realize it. Thought so. The fortress's troops were stationed elsewhere at the time of the attack, so by the grace of the God damn it. Come on, man. I already gave you guys an out that wouldn't be so comical. Yes, literally everyone wasn't there. But, like, I could buy the idea that, like, not a ton of people were there, but literally nobody was there. Come on, man. Nobody's ever really gone. I'm more ashamed that my old castle could fall so easily. I don't think any fortress could have withstood a blast like that. The aim was to show its monstrous capabilities, and it served its purpose well. You'd only look at our neighbors' reactions to see that, particularly Calvard's. Indeed. Talked to the new president just earlier, didn't you? I did, yes. He said, yeah, we're gonna invade. I'm not in danger. I'm in my damn bunker. They don't know where I am.
Yesterday that we were gathered to affirm Crossbell's independence. The speed with which you liberated your city was nothing short of astonishing.
Are we finally going to meet the new president?
The many hardships that Crossbellans have endured have molded them into a most hardy people indeed.
We are hardly worthy of such praise. I truly regret that we've been unable to bring this crisis to a conclusion faster, Mr. President.
Roy Gramhart. He looks like
but it is good
a
to
guy.
have this line of communication open to us again. Now, I believe it would be wise to discuss how to address that new weapon of mass destruction that...
As it happens, we have already begun preparing our response. We have readied enough troops to dwarf even our great numbers from the war.
That kind of makes sense. I feel like that's what they would do.
I see.
Surely you are aware of the extremely delicate position Crossbell finds itself in at present. If Erebonia, or even Calvard, were to try and intervene with force, well...
I am indeed aware. But how else is a head of state to respond when his territory is threatened?
The tower shall next rain judgment on the Calvard Republic's Baratier airbase. Its divine lightning will spare not one thing as it turns its frame to dust. You have until 5 o'clock this evening to reconsider your stance. I do hope you make the right decision.
Our military's general headquarters will be the next target if we do not act. We have no choice. I'm quite surprised as how much Erebonia is dragging its heels, in light of the losses it has recently suffered.
I deeply regret the position your country has been placed in after a problem that erupted within our borders. But could you not give us a little more time to resolve this on our own? I assure you that we are not sitting idly by while your nation is threatened.
And I believe you. I have it on good authority that many capable hands have gathered in Crossbell. But I would like to make our stance crystal clear. Refusing our gracious offer of support means you have also forfeited support from the Imperial Army. And given what is at stake, the deadline draws dangerously close, we will take action as we see fit.
I mean, that seems kind of fair.
President Gramhart, sir.
Yes, I fully understand that.
And all is well.
No, in theory, I mean, like, they'd be justified if they, like, just invade, blow up the weapon, try everyone responsible for war crimes. But, you know, of course, they're gonna, like, try and, like, take over Crossbell, but...
Republican Army stands ready to aid you, should you require it. I hope you will make the correct choice, and sooner rather than later, Mr. Speaker.
It's all been a damn Calvardian false flag operation. They were behind this. Rumors about it weren't an exaggeration in the least. If anything, they didn't exaggerate enough. I heard his actions since the war have made him very popular in the Republic. Until now, we feared that Calvert would use the Supreme Leader as an excuse to invade, but the Tower changed everything. They know a little about it as we do, so of course they'd be hesitant without approaching it. It's the right move. Playing this card has no downsides for them. I don't doubt that as soon as they have a grasp on the situation, they'll use it as an excuse to intervene and claim Crossbell as their own. You know, even as a Crossbell defender, this is the second time in 2 years that they've debuted a super weapon and been like, we're gonna blow up everyone in the entire world. Maybe Crossbell can't be trusted. Fear my only option may be to request both the Republic and the Empire's aid after all. No! Oh, grandfather. The lives of the entire continent on the line. We don't have much choice. But doing so would submit Crossbell's status as a country unable to handle crises within its own borders. Granted, at the same time, these crises are the fault of Erebonia in the first place. It's their troops that initiated the original coup and everything. And kill our chances of re-independence for good. Almost an impossible choice to make. Well, maybe the next target will be works to the Republic's advantage as well. As is knowing, while it is an important military base, it can be rebuilt with ease, unlike Juno. Deadline is also generous enough to give them time to evacuate civilians in the vicinity of the blast. I'm sure preparations are already underway. All that to say that even if the worst should happen, Calvert will walk away with minimal damage at most. Lucky sons of bitches. Here we were thinking they would get easier. Things would get easier after that sly old fox they had before 23 was out of the picture. The lane could still work in our favor. It might mean we've brought ourselves enough time to take care of the tower ourselves. Take half a day more over nothing at all. Wouldn't bust a champagne over that just yet. Agreed, there are reports that there are far fewer resolvers sold at station in the city now compared to when it was first occupied. And there's only one other place they'd be. The bulk of them are defending the tower then. Maybe they figure the city would be liberated again from the start? Surely not. I ain't sure all that's happened so far. Anything is possible. I'm leaning towards it personally. Our foe's real goal was unveiling this giant weapon all along. But at this point, just who is our foe? It doesn't sound as though Elysium itself has a will of its own. That's right, it needs an administrator. Well, yeah, it got took over and whatnot. The answer is whoever ousted me from that position and took it for themselves. That all this has continued unabated even after the Supreme Leader's demise suggests it wasn't him. Well, he's a robot. He would have been the most obvious answer. Options otherwise are very few. I'll be honest, I'm not sure this is something Calvert and Erebonia's army... I mean, I think they can. Yeah, people will die, but like... the president doesn't care. I don't think so either. The tower is capable of more destruction than even the past war if left unchecked.
I won't let that happen.
I mean, you only have to get like a couple airships to it. You know? And it can't nuke itself, so...
Maybe whoever this is really thinks they're on some noble pursuit to bring eternal peace. But if you have to hold the entire continent hostage to maintain it, then how the hell is that true peace?
At least when Dieter was doing his thing, he had the magic super barrier around the city, so like you couldn't just, you know, get to the city easily.
How is that going to unite us? It's not going to unite anyone. We've worked too hard for this. I won't let this vice grip they think they have stop us from crossing the finish line.
Well said.
That's our Yuna.
You took the words right out of my mouth. We've stood up when knocked down 100 times. This is just 101. Because no matter how high the barrier, it'll never be enough to stop us.
He said the word. He said the word.
Right. And all of us from Thor's will be right there to help you get over it. No, it's not just for you. I want things to go back to normal for myself just as much. I want to see a brighter tomorrow. And I want to see it together with the people I care about.
Green.
Yeah, we're right there with you.
Liberal's here to support you all we can too.
Crossbell and Erebonia are neighbors, yes. But it's more that we've overcome enough as a team, that we would never back out now.
Yeah, teamwork's made the dream work enough times before, so why wouldn't we help?
We, of course, are also here for you.
Damn, do you guys love these cute speeches. I'd bust one out too if I had one to give.
Yet for all we have on our side, there are still limits to what we can do. The real key to our success is her.
True. As long as Elysium plays such a large role, its former administrator is going to make or break this.
She's the best. Perhaps the only hope we have of seeing tomorrow.
Your name is Lapis, right? I hate to put this kind of pressure on you, but we're absolutely going to need you in this upcoming operation. Will you help us?
No.
What?
Rude.
I said I'm not helping you.
Well, you're helping yourself, right?
You did not just say no.
Read the room, Lapis.
That's how our girl is. She doesn't let anyone push her into doing what she doesn't want to.
It's not like we're bossing her around over something trivial.
She can't go, screw you guys, I'm out of here when the stakes are this damn high.
Are you saying no because you only want to help your friends?
No. I'd say the same thing to them. I'm not helping anyone. Because I'm the one who needs help.
That's what I said.
Elysium is at the center of everything that's plaguing the continent. That means, as its former administrator, I have a duty to set things right. I wish to make this very clear. This isn't your problem that I'm saving. This is my problem that you're saving. So please, I need you to help me. Way to turn it around, LP.
She is technically correct.
Does that technically matter?
Yes, it's a very important distinction.
Nadia clapping away. He's more of a character than you led me to believe, Ian. Believe me, I'm just as surprised at how much he's grown. Her friends have no doubt played a vital part in that. Can't argue with that logic. The distinction works in our favor, too. We're here as friends, but as Erebonians, we can't officially interfere in Crossbell's matters at the moment. I'm sure that was at the back of some of our minds when we agreed to step in. What the hell are you talking about? It was. We're past the point where we can claim this only involves Crossbell. All of our lives are at risk here. We want to help, but even if we didn't want to, this affects us as much as it does Crossbell. Crossbell, Erebonia, Liberl, it's everyone's problem all across the map. That's a lot of people when you think about it. Yeah, but all across the map's right. We'll need everyone we can get to help Lapis and overcome this. Cell and Joshua never turned away a helping hand when they needed it. Thor's never turned them away either. Nor did the SSS. We won't turn them away now. Exactly. What just happened? Are you ignoring me? Yep, they are. He helped everyone feel like a team, that's all. Good girl, I'm so proud of you. I don't get it. I'd like to turn a discussion to what our present objective should be. Lapis, how exactly should we go about stopping the tower? Elysium came to be through the orbital network and spirit veins. It existed in an entirely intangible state, so retaking control over it would normally be impossible. Right now, though, it exists in a physical form through the tower's central terminal. That much is very clear to me now that the signal jamming is gone. In other words, right now we have a chance. Does this form make it possible for you to reinstate yourself as administrator? As long as you can reach the tower's center, I can wire myself directly to it, yes? If we do that, both the tower and the Divine Lightning should cease to function. And we have our mission. But, like, there's also additional questions, like, how do they build the thing in the lake? Like, I feel like that would take time. And, like, nobody noticed when they were setting up the hologram or anything? Like, when was this initiated? I don't know. Plus, how did you get Elysium on a computer if it was just, like, a cosmic vibe prior? The Zolvar soldiers are going to be difficult enough to pass, and then the tower itself is built like a fortress. It's also worth noting that it's being protected by some sort of barrier while it draws in new energy. The barrier's mod is so dense that I doubt even railway guns could break. Okay, it does have a super barrier. Well, that helps. It's that durable? I feared it'd be something like that. Well, we can even think of teleporting inside. We need to take care of that barrier. But we don't have anything strong on the railway guns and crossbells, so even if they aren't up to the task... Let's not forget the tower sits over a lake. We have one Merkaba hidden and ready for use, but this isn't going to be as easy to get into as the Azure Tree was. Oh, the enemy being armed to the teeth. My Merkaba's undergoing repairs in Erebonia with the Courageous too, so that one's out. Could have taken care of it if we had our Divine Knights. Unfortunately, we're going to be facing one instead on top of everything else. Gotta be something we can do, though.
And that something lies with me.
Oh, Oliver and the other ones. It's time for my cube, guys! Remember me? The cube dude? Angie, George! Wait, Vita? Good to see you as always, Emma. Of course, she's about to swoop in right as you're discussing how to overcome a new overpowering weapon. I don't have to make a show of coming in to save the day, Vita. Because you've never done it 1,000 times yourself, grandmother. I just can afford to stay away knowing the society, the professor mainly, is involved. You look well, Crow. Same to you guys. Thought you were still in Arteria, Father Thomas. Cubes! I didn't realize this was time for my cubes! Must mean our ever-reluctant superiors realize they can't leave this to chance. You would be correct, even they can't ignore a broadcast so damning. See, the SS has been very busy. Hopefully I can give correct congrats once I'm back in Crossbell. Hold on to that congrats, our work's not done yet. You've been conducting an independent investigation in the Empire, from what I've heard. At the request of none other than the Prince himself here. We may be unable to mobilize the Imperial Army, but there is a way to catch the enemy unawares, even if that involves an element of luck. If it works, however, you'll be able to get inside that tower. Really? What's the way, then? Is it my time? Please, my dear, and spoil the surprise. That, and I rather don't think we can afford to be too cautious with Elysium. That's smart of you. We can't rule them out being able to listen in on us somehow. What a horrific possibility. Well, shall we get to work on our operation? Willing to support me in that endeavor, of course. I'd never turn that down. I have until it hits 1,700 hours to pull this off, so time is of the essence. Let's begin at once. Prince Oliver, Commander Balls, and Toa began ironing out the details on how to enter the tower. But, like, how? He was just like, I can't tell you because we might be monitored, yet he just tells them off screen, but can't they still be monitored? Because it's not like they're in the same room with each other? That doesn't make any damn sense. Whatever. The assault team comprised of the SSS Class 7 and Rufus's party let them prepare for this grand battle. They agreed that the best use of their time would be to rest and recharge while touring the new... The best use of our time? Shopping! Can I go back to the Reverie corridor, please? And when you guys said I wouldn't be able to go to the Reverie corridor for a short while, I'm pretty sure you used the phrase short time or something like that, and actually it meant 15 hours. It's gonna be our last chance to prepare. We got less than half a day left. There's only gonna be so much that we can do. The bulk of the responsibility right now is with the commander and the others who are formulating a plan either way. Yeah, we're still responsible for preparing for the fighting we're gonna do once we're in the tower. Dude, I'd like to tour the region and see how everyone is doing while we can too. Bikes at least I got our hands on from the Rhineford company should help us there. Oh, I can go everywhere. I'll explain the basics of riding them later on. Thanks. How long you been carrying those glasses around, by the way? I thought my mask would draw too much attention while walking around the city. What are the glasses gonna do? Got plans for everything. But what are the glasses gonna do? They're not gonna be like, hey, you look just like Rufus, but you've got glasses on. You can't be him. I don't get it. He can already turn invisible because of reasons. Shall we meet again just before the operation is scheduled to begin then? Do all that you want to now, so you may face what comes next without regrets. Huh? Makes sense, I guess. Maybe getting too friendly with them. Okay, see you in the Reverie corridor. Can I help you, Detective? You certainly have something to say? Oh, I do. Thinking about it, it's our first time speaking since the Panther Girl before the war. Yeah, you mention it.
Think of it as my personal apology to you for Operation Birdcage. We will be recalling our troops from Michelin as well. Why don't you enjoy yourselves there one last time?
I'd like to thank you for the consideration. Though not half as much as I'd like to deck you in the face.
Please, Lloyd, punch him. Do it. If you're hoping to try and make good on what you said then, I would not be opposed to humoring you. But I would have thought there were better ways to use what precious little time we have left to us. I happen to agree. That's why I think it would be fruitful for you to travel on Crossbell with it. God damn it, Lloyd! It's not possible to change the past, but during the upcoming operation, we'll be fighting on the same team. The more time we spend preparing together, the easier I think we'll find it to back one another up if things get dicey. What do you say? Lloyd? Too damn nice for his own good. We share Lloyd's view on the matter. No, you don't. Can't deny there's bad blood between us, but the stakes are too damn high here to be petty. Far for me to second guess our leader. That's Lloyd for you, always looking at the big picture. Gotta hand it to the guy. Even if he does want to make you strangle him by his little neck, we like to come along too. The rest of my classmates have their own preparations to make, so they won't be joining us, but we have to learn as much as we can in the first place. We've been going around separately until now, so we all need to see how everyone else fights. Even putting all that aside, there's something I want you to see. I want you to see the strength of Crossbell's people. I want you to witness how even in the times as hopeless as these, we never give up. You've some chuppets. Chuppets? It's a word I've seen said out loud, but I've never seen spelled. Chutzpah, something like that. Is there no reason to refuse? Hey, we get to hang out with our ex again! Who's our ex? Riksha, maybe? I didn't know you knew them. It's a funny story. Met them not that long ago. We're part of a secret assassins club. What? Not gonna need any more crazy kids. Everyone's got edgy backstories nowadays.
Yes? I'm all ears if there's something you want to say.
Your name is Lloyd Bannings, right? I think it was you after all. Who was what?
Did he do something?
Only being the greatest damn detective the world's ever seen. The most honorable man ever, with the greatest resolve.
I performed one last prediction of the future, just before control of Elysium was stolen from me. And that briefly showed me someone who I think was you.
Wait.
Is something going to happen to him?
Lloyd's fine.
Please, don't worry. I didn't see a vision of him dying or anything.
Plus, it wouldn't be the first time Lloyd's died.
What I saw was very fragmented, so I can't be sure exactly what it meant. But I feel as though it was telling me that you are the only one capable of unraveling the truth behind all of this.
Only Lloyd's big brain.
Me?
Yes. You are the only one who fulfills all of the conditions. But all I saw was this possible future's conclusion. I didn't see what steps would lead up to making it happen.
Well, what was the conclusion?
Sure wish we had a few more details to go on.
But that's a hard story to ignore given Elysium's ability to predict the future.
Okay. I'll keep what you said in mind. Thanks for telling me, Lapis. I'm sure we'll need all the help you can give once this whole thing kicks off, too.
I guess we had to throw Lloyd a bone somehow, since he doesn't get any anime superpowers.
I thought I told you that this is my problem that you're saving? You're helping me.
So you did.
Shall we set off then? Once our preparations are complete, we need to assemble on the tower's rooftop. Make sure when we do that, we're heading out with no regrets. Right. Hey, my mirror's all acting up, by the way. Hey, you guys got one of these mirrors too? That's crazy. I think something must have happened. Maybe we should go and look when we get the chance. At the thing that I don't know about the final preparation period. At this time, you can explore the entirety of Crossbell with certain party members. Those not in your party will remain in town, so you're welcome to seek them out for a chat. Unlike when traveling in town with a limited party, all party members can be used when on highways or in dungeons. Open the party menu upon entering onto a highway, or entering a dungeon and choose your active party members. Revis's covert shades. Cool. God damn, that's that's something else, man. That's a lot of news. We're gonna be here for a while, aren't we? I'm excited. Well, first things first. Let's go pop down. What about you guys' route? It's just Lloyd. Lloyd's the one true hero or something. Reaching for the future. Cool name.
Warning to all visitors.
Oh no.
Elysium has attempted to interfere with this space 4,096 times.
That's rude. What? What's it talking about?
These increased failed attempts prove that the interference with the laws of causality outside this space is at a critical point. Conclusion: limited permissions to retain memories outside of this world must be granted to combat further attempts.
Okay. Did I understand that correctly? It's a lot to process all at once. Also, what happened to my eye?
Accessing Reverie Corridor Management System. Adjusting awareness suppression processes.
Hold on! Something just happened. Wait a sec, I know this feeling. My memories are back. Mine too! But that's what we've been training ourselves to prepare ourselves to combat. This used to be the Garden's way of telling us just how much stronger we'll have to become to triumph. It'll probably be fine. He can solo carry. Seriously though, do you have to go and flip the switch on our memories while we were away? My head's still spinning.
The action was deemed necessary to raise chances of controlling the crisis unfolding in the outside world. Elysium cannot be allowed to alter the laws of causality.
But like, aren't you altering the laws of causality in your own way by trying to force the original timeline to happen by messing with us?
Visitors will still be unable to retain the memories of the Reverie Corridor upon exiting.
That's a little disappointing. Okay, so inside they remember everything, but outside they still don't remember everything. Must be the one rule it won't compromise on.
Permissions now granted to enter the Reverie Corridors 4th stratum. May you seize the hope to overcome the impossible over the course of your trials.
I don't know if it's that impossible. As if I have much choice in the matter. At least we finally get the big picture. Explains all the help we've been given since we got here. I was here for this. It was for this. Yes, and the pivotal moment we've been training for is much closer than we thought. Threats we're up against are Elysium and the Retributive Tower. Getting those memory back also means we already know what we need to do. We're gonna stop them. For Crossbell and for the entire world. Right. Damn sure we are. As long as you have time to train, I know we can turn this around. Indeed, this is our ace in the hole. We'd be fools not to use it. I'll back you guys up all the way. Because for all us, I'm ready to see what this new stratum's got for us. Now is the time to hone our skills once more. It's me. I'm here too. Where am I in real life? Am I still alive? Nobody knows. The last chance to steel ourselves to the final battle. Make it count, everyone. Are there really only 4 stratums? Everyone's motivated and doing whatever they can to prepare for the final battle. I can't let myself be the odd one out. It's time I got ready too. Every garden state has changed. You can now be Lloyd. Additional characters. From the gold stones you don't have. Zeit! Are you like actually a party member? Zeit. You're not. It's just Tia's craft. But I guess you're in here so we could talk to you. Alright, well.
Central core activated.
What all you got for me?
Confirming rank points accumulated. Liberation rank unchanged.
You don't gotta rub it in or nothing.
New contents available.
Quality of life or random stuff first before the actual, like, OP things. Let's see, what do we want? Just give me just the quality of life stuff. And sure, you can get added to the party, Kurt. Alrighty, so we're gonna call it here. Next time we are going to we'll begin the probably 10+ video period of talking to people in Reverie Corridor and talking to people in Reverie Corridor and Daydreams and all that. We'll probably start things off immediately next video with a Daydream, talk to some people to fill out the rest of the video. If we don't finish talking to everybody, then we'll talk to them in the video after that. So what Daydreams do we have unlocked, by the way? So we have like 4 we're missing, right?
Reminiscence activated.
Okay, yeah, 4. Which one's least poisonous? This one's super poisonous. I have no desire to see Tita Agate shit in this game. Princey Boy, he's probably the least poisonous of these 3. We might do Cedric's. But, we'll see. I'm Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the next part. And bye, guys.